You are welcome to Vedic TV, where you get information based on fact.
Good day, my Nigerian people. Good day to everyone out there listening to me. I hope everyone is staying strong and staying jiggy. Our today's matter arising says Nnamdi Kanu release. IPOB leaders, lawyers, shock Biafrans, Nigerians, expose Tinubu's government in judiciary amid trial. Okay, apart from the fact that the Nigerian government are really trying hard to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is not released, they've done all they can to make sure that IPOB and ESN is seen as a terrorist organization, and they've made sure that even in as much as they will not arrest or sentence Nnamdi Kanu to imprisonment, no matter how many years, they make sure that he's going to stay in prison. How that makes sense, I don't know. But they keep holding him on bail, on bail, on bail for how long we do not know. The Nigerian government are really trying hard. And we're seeing that it's obvious, their whole criminal activity is obvious, but how to stop them is the problem. But then let's get into the content of the date and what exactly this content entails. The legal team representing Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has expressed concerns over what they allege is a deliberate effort by the federal government and judiciary to delay his trial. Kanu, a prominent pro-Biafran agitator, has been in custody of the Department of State Services (DSS) for several years, with his legal battle remaining unresolved. In a statement issued by the legal team comprising Aloy Ejimakor, Jude Ogwuanyi, and Nnemeka Ejiofor, the lawyers decried the prolonged inaction surrounding Kanu's case. Their remarks were made during an event commemorating the ninth anniversary of Kanu's arrest, which occurred after his return to Nigeria from London. Kanu was arrested in 2015 on charges including treasonable felony, the publication of defamatory material, and the alleged improper importation of goods. He pleaded not guilty to these charges during his arraignment on December 12, 2015. Despite this, he was detained until April 25, 2017, when Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja granted him bail. Following his release, Kanu's home in Afara Oko, Abia State, was raided by Nigerian soldiers during the controversial Operation Python Dance in September 2017, prompting him to flee to London. Kanu later relocated to Kenya, continuing his advocacy for Biafra from exile. His absence from court on June 26, 2018 led the federal government to accuse him of jumping bail and violating the terms of his release. Subsequently, the government secured a court order revoking his bail and issued a warrant for his arrest oh, in 2021. Kanu was forcibly brought back to Nigeria from Nairobi, Kenya, under contentious circumstances that his legal team described as an abduction. The lawyers have now raised fresh concerns over the judiciary's handling of Kanu's trial. According to the legal team, Justice Binta Nyako, who had presided over the terrorism-related charges against Kanu, recused herself from the case on September 24, 2024. She reportedly returned the case file to the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court for reassignment to another judge. However, nearly 5 months later, no reassignment has been made, leaving the case in limbo. In a joint statement, the lawyers criticized what they termed as a concerted effort by both the federal government and the judiciary to stall the legal proceedings. They noted that Kanu himself wrote to the Chief Judge on December 23, 2024, requesting a reassignment of his case, but no progress has been made. There is a deliberate attempt by the federal government of Nigeria and the judiciary to frustrate the timely hearing and determination of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's cases and appeals. The statements read: to date, there has been no reassignment by the Chief Judge. It appears the federal government is content with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu languishing in DSS custody indefinitely, and they have made no effort to ensure justice is served. The lawyers emphasized that numerous qualified judges within the Federal High Court in Abuja are capable of handling the case, yet no action has been taken to assign it to another judge. They also reiterated Kanu's demand for Justice Nyako's recusal, asserting that it was justified given the circumstances surrounding the case. The continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu has drawn criticism, both locally and internationally, with calls for a political resolution to the Biafran issue gaining traction. Human rights organizations, political analysts, and international observers have urged the Nigerian government to uphold judicial fairness and expedite the legal process. Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu. It's so obvious that the Nigerian government and judicial are toying with him. They're all toying with the case. Because if not, this case would have ended a long time ago if they wanted it to. But because they want this man to remain down, to want him to make sure that he has no voice to speak up, people have spoken, people have talked, please release Nnamdi Kanu, but no, they decided that they will not. And I don't know how we are all seeing this and there's nothing that we can do about it. It's how bad our country is. Once it comes to power, everyone just shut up. And even the people that speak out don't even have a voice when they speak. People have talked in talk organization, people, personnels, politicians, they've spoken against this case, and still nothing has been done. It is so bad how lawless our country is looking. And they claim that there is law. Law guiding and protecting who? Is to protect some side and leave some side. Is to guide some side and leave some side. To favor some side and not favor some side. Is that how the kind of country we are all looking up to? It is so bad. This whole Kanu's case, everyone can see. Even a lame man, someone that not go to school to learn law, someone that not go to school at all, can realize that what has been going on here is biased. There is no way for it to favor Kanu. It's not even possible. They're not trying to listen to hear what he's trying to say. It keeps getting bad and bad and bad and bad. But what can we do? We just hope that the Chief Justice of Nigeria will actually listen to him because he has sent a letter to the CJN and she does something about this whole case. But for now, we've come to the end of today's content. Do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned to our channel. Thank you.